Good evening, everybody. We are back after like a month with Tales of the Abyss. Don't ask me what happened last time. I know what happened in the story last time, but it's been, again, like a full month since we were last able to do this. So, I guess we should just try to kind of move along. I might not even read what the NPCs are saying here. I'll just like let you read it for yourself. But I guess I have some explaining to do. So, anyways, what exactly happened between the previous stream and this stream? Why haven't I been able to do anything for a month? Well, it's nothing severe. It's nothing serious. I can at least say that. It's just been work. I think, because summer break ended around early August to mid-August. Okay, we might have to be quiet for a cutscene here, but basically as soon as this cutscene is over, I'll be able to go into a bit more detail. But yes, it's more or less just work. Okay. Capital of Light Batical. I was very excited to do this too, because I really like this city, but...
So, this is Batical?
Yes, you live here.
What? You're acting like you've never seen it before. I can't help it, I don't remember. Oh, that's right. You've never been outside since you lost your memory.
Wow! What a city! It goes straight up!
I mean, a little bit horizontally too, but...
You could fit 2 or 3 Chiga Woods in here! Maybe more!
I'm not sure about fitting an entire forest in here, but sure.
This city was built on a depression in the ground, created when a phone stone fell from the sky.
Meaning that it's protected by natural walls. That's a logical design.
Damn it. It doesn't feel like I've come home at all.
Anyways, yeah, so because, summer break ended, that means like all the people that were working, just during the summer break season went back to school, which means everyone else starts getting a lot more hours to work, which is great, more money. And I can't tell this story because we're gonna get a cutscene like every 5 seconds. Whatever. Let's see. That's our specialty. I don't remember which one is Urushi. Okay, it's the little dude. Well, expect a fat check for this one. I'm not sure what... I remember York's voice does not fit him. Even a little bit. But I guess I thought about... this is going to be a big job, Nord. What's up, you going stupid again? I'm still giving Luke a stupid voice, though. Well, then, that will be all. Excuse me, Phone Master. Oh, it's that boy of most... Is that boy, Phone Master Iron? What do you want, old lady? Quiet, little girl. Or are you a boy? It's hard to tell. That's... You should be asking Iron that question, not... not Anis. Oh, we've got a great show in store for you kids. Look forward to it. Let's go, boys. Yes, ma'am. I can tell Anis does not appreciate the people too much. What's with them? They're dressed like circus performers. Man, eventually they do resemble that circus troupe, the Black Dream. I only saw them once a long time ago, so I'm not certain, but... What? You went to see the circus without telling me? Oh, sorry, man. I do wonder what they're up to. It sounded like they were scheming something. Yes, they were interested in Ion. Phone Master, please be careful. Right, I will. So anyways, yeah, so summer break is over and so a whole bunch of school children are back in school. Meaning that, the normal workers get a lot more hours again, which is good for our wallets, for our finances. But for the past 4 or 3 weeks or however long it's been, I have been consistently working 6 out of 7 days a week. And the one day off that I get on like Thursdays, I have been using it for out of work errands. You know, like my birthday's coming up, and I'm not sure if this is true for every state or every county or every country for that matter. But oh my god, can I please finish telling my story? Whatever. Hey, it's Guy. Guy, how have you been? It's you girls. Your reactions are so cute. They're also hilarious. Stop it. He just passes out. My, aren't you a lucky fella? Jay, don't just stand there. Look, please do something. Have fun. You know what they say. Anyone who interferes with others' romances should get kicked by a horse and die. That sounds extreme, but sure. Oh, come on, you can't leave him like this. Stop that, you're terrifying him. But that's what's so cute. See you later, Guy. Next time, introduce to your friends. Thanks, dear. Are you alright? Ah! Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I was saying, so yeah, so when your birthday's coming up, you have to renew your like, what's the name of it? Your license plate sticker. And again, I'm not sure if everyone has this, if every place that does this, but basically, when you need to renew your license plate sticker, you need a past emissions test. And emissions test is basically, for anyone who doesn't know, it's when you need to test your car, make sure it's working correctly, because it might not be. And naturally, you like the past three years that I've done emissions tests, I've always failed them, and I've need to go do like car repairs. This year was no exception. So I've had to take care of that. I've had to do like government paper renewals, like passports and stuff. I got new glasses. Yeah, I'm actually using new glasses today, and have been for a couple of weeks. They're stronger than the ones I had previously, and it took me a while to get used to them, because it was actually like hurting my eyes because of how strong they were. But I'm good now. And what else? Yeah, so I had to get used to that, and all of that has been taking up a lot of money. You know, it's a lot of different things that I need to do, and I'm glad I've been getting all this work lately, precisely because I wouldn't be able to afford most of what I'm doing if I didn't have this extra finances. But thankfully I do have the extra finances. This looks interesting. If I hadn't gotten the increase in hours that I got, I wouldn't have been able to, I would have been a real tight spot this month. So even though I've missed a lot of streams and I'm not happy about that, it was a necessary sacrifice. And I guess the last thing that happens is I've actually, you know, I've got 2 jobs. I've mentioned that already. But in my second job that I got recently, I've actually transitioned from the sales department to the warehouse department, basically. Because, you know, after being there for a while, I realized, you know what, warehouse might be more my style. And so that's what I've been doing. And well, I started very recently on the warehouse, and so far it's technically harder, but it's more of my thing. I'm definitely more of a handy sort of do things rather than talk to people kind of worker. I enjoy moving things and doing things more than I enjoy talking to people. Like, I'm not a complete introvert or anything, but I definitely prefer the more relaxed environment of just being given a task and then you do that task. You don't have to convince people to buy so and so because they definitely need it, of course. And I have not been doing a good job at leaving these NPC messages on for long enough for you guys to read it. Thankfully, you can pause the video, but again, I need to I need to like explain things. But what else is there to explain? Okay, I think that's basically all of the important stuff. I technically have had a couple of stream opportunities here and there, but usually when I come back home after work and I'm still technically off, or like I don't have to come into work early the next day, but I've been like tired. Like I don't like streaming when I'm tired because it just makes for a bad stream. Today I'm okay. Oh, and also streams, unfortunately, like I mentioned this on Twitter, but I'll say it again obviously because it's important. Streams are gonna have to be either afternoon or like actually evenings this time, because due to changing my from sales to inventory, I have been, sometimes I'm ready to be there like as early as 7 a.m. and that second job is not that close from here, so I need to wake up really early to get there. So I basically had to change my sleep schedule. So at the time where I was previously able to stream, I'm now having to do I'm now having to use that time for what am I trying to say? For sleeping. Like I'll basically be either asleep or very close to going to sleep between 11 p.m. to 1 a.m., which was the previous stream time. So now stream opportunities are basically just gonna be when I can. I don't like saying it like that, but yeah, just whenever I get the chance, I'll stream. But it may not necessarily be all the time. Also, I have not been getting a lot of weapons. Also bows. I might want to consider buying weapons eventually, but maybe later. I know we're about to go into a dungeon sooner or later, so we might be okay. Besides, we're way over leveled. We should be okay. Anyways, so yeah, streams are just gonna happen whenever I get back home early enough. Like before anyone else comes into the house, if I have enough time to stream. Basically, if I come back home early enough to stream for like 2 hours before anyone else comes in, because it's really awkward to stream when there's a bunch of people in the house, especially my mom, because I don't want to bother her too much with making loud noises and stuff, and it just feels kind of awkward. But any of these should be fine. But again, with having to get up early to go to my second job, I should hopefully have more chances where I come back home early enough to stream at least once or twice a week. Every once, I don't know. At least I want to be able to stream at least once a week. I'm sorry, we went from having a pretty consistent, good stream schedule to now just maybe once a week, but that's just kind of how it works, man. Adult life, like it's like my adult life has been getting adult here for a while. and I think it's reaching its peak. Or it is. It hasn't. My adult life has not been quite this adultish since since I became an adult. So you know, it is just what it is. Right, Magnus? I'll be okay. I have not read like a single NPC's course here. Okay, well the Colosseum is closed, we can't do anything about that. Alright! Yeah, I think that basically covers everything. So yeah, lots of stuff been happening in the past month. Streams are going to be happening basically just in the afternoons and evenings whenever I get the chance to do them. Rather than at night time. Got new glasses, so that's cool. And as for today's stream specifically, I think we're gonna be going for about 2 hours. I'd like to do a longer stream. You know, considering it's been so long, but unfortunately 2 hours is what I have today. So we'll just have to deal with it. I haven't even been playing video games much since the last time I streamed. Like, only like 2 days ago did I actually decide to like connect my PS4 and so that I could play. So I could not even play, just install Utawarerumo no Zan, which is pretty much the only game I've gotten in a while. Yeah, I had pre-ordered that a while ago, so it came in the mail earlier this week. I played it for a little bit. It's cool, it's fun. The collector's edition that I got is really cool, so I'm a fan of that. And you know, and I also got lucky because the PlayStation Plus members, which I am, get Darksiders 3 and Batman Arkham Knight for free, which is cool. I kind of wanted to get Darksiders 3 more than the other one, but hey, having them both is cool. I have Darksiders 1 and 2 already, so you know, as long as I keep my PlayStation Plus account, I can keep the entire Darksiders trilogy. Not counting that one other Darksiders game that's like a Diablo game, but we don't talk about that one. Impressions of Sabbatical. Hey, Luke seems unhappy. Even after getting back home, it's no different than anywhere else. Poor Luke. Look, hey, look, let's wander around the city for. I just want to get home already. We've come all this way. Might as well have a little more fun. Think of it as sightseeing. I don't really feel like. Come on, after all, not everyone here has been to Sabbatical before. Yes, that sounds good to me. Sure, why not? I don't mind. Me neither. I think it's a fine idea. There you have it. Look, shall we? Alright, whatever. Jeez. Christ. Okay. Good day, sir. Please proceed. And good day, sir. This elevator leads to the city center. Bunch of stuff. Okay. There's nothing to report. That is most fortunate. Good day, Master Luke. Okay, now I can finally start reading NPCs again because I'm done doing my I'm done catching up. There's many years to destroy monsters, escape from those factory ruins. I say I'm now good to read NPCs as I proceed to not read NPCs. Fascinating. Neither waits. The king awaits you. Please proceed to the castle, which is above. This is not a castle here. It is like a console. Alright. Okay. Honestly, I don't expect anyone to show up in this stream today, even though I did announce it. Made the Twitter stuff on everything. I don't know, it's been so long that I don't expect people to keep up with the streams these days. Oh, as far as art is concerned, I haven't even posted that much art. Like, I only recently managed to post art. Again, because I finally made the time for it, but otherwise we would have continued going with a dry month for art. And even now, the last thing I published was like the last thing I was able to work on, and I haven't been able to work on anything since. So yeah, basically, as far as a content creator is concerned, we must keep this Thorntech Blaster 2 in top condition in order to protect radical. Cool. As far as being a content creator go, I have not been creating too much content. I probably won't be able to fix that until hopefully sometime in the future. I'm not sure if near future or far future, but future. I'm able to go back to just one job that's more stable, and you know, just have a more stable schedule that I don't have to constantly bend over backwards for, to keep making to keep taking care of all the errands and work that I need to take care of. When that gonna happen? I don't know. Will it even happen? I hope it will, but there's no guarantees on anything here. But we'll just keep going. Hey, at least the internet's been nice. I haven't faced any disconnections or anything. It takes a little bit longer for the Wi-Fi to connect to devices, but otherwise it works. And I now know that just using a modem ain't gonna do it. Like, I'm definitely I'm gonna need to get either a router or a Wi-Fi mesh system, which is basically superior to a router. It's just like mini routers that you spread around the house. And that's neat. They didn't even know that existed, but now I know it exists, so I have to keep an eye on getting something like that once I'm done spending money on the things that I need to spend money on. Again, don't know when that's gonna happen, but eventually I'll have things figured out. Okay, good day, sir. Please proceed to the castle doors ahead. You can actually go in here. It seems dangerous and unsafe, but I mean, nobody's stopping me. There's guards everywhere and they don't care. I fire the walls not too deep. Good day, sir. Please see the king in the audience hall. Okay, once we see the king, then we can go take care of all this stuff. Good day, sir. Basically, okay, all is nice. I'm just saying good day, sir. I'm sure some of the NPCs back down in the town had some more interesting stuff to say. My neighbor's brought His Majesty is waiting for you at the castle. Please go there to visit. You know, some people are mentioning Princess Natalia and just the general layout of Vatican, which is cool. Princess Natalia, we're gonna get to meet her real soon, so she's definitely a character. Good day, sir. Please proceed into the castle. Day, sir. King Ingvar VI awaits you in the audience hall. Let's go in here. Oh, I was watching the Tales of the Abyss anime, but then I stopped at the episode that roughly covers what we're looking at right now, because I'd like to watch the anime alongside the alongside playing the game. So once we're done with this, I'll probably go watch another episode of the anime so that I can compare and contrast to an extent. We've been streaming for almost half an hour and I've spent most of it just explaining a couple things. That's fine. Should probably make a video, but before I can make a video, I'm gonna need a new. I think I just generally need a new editing software that's much more recent. The Sony Vegas 11, I think, is what I'm using. It's 2019. That thing is like how long is that? Okay, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's 8 years old. And I also need to get a new processor for my computer so that I can actually process things for this. Secretary is authorized chamber. Sorry, but only authorized persons can. Is Luke not an authorized person? Whatever. But anyways, yeah, so again, that's more things that I need to spend money on eventually. Okay, not need. Would like to, so that I can do things with my computer better. Things I need to spend money on right now. Car repairs, Hi, you look kind of creepy. Oh, may I help you, ma'am? No, I was just... That's a cute uniform. I mean, I don't mean I want to try it or anything. Yeah, it would just look good on me anyways. Huh. I like your stuff, dear. That's kind of surprising. No, it wouldn't look good on me. I wasn't... Oh, I'm sure you'd look lovely, ma'am. I think so, too. What? Yeah, maybe so. She looks demure when she keeps her mouth shut, after all. I keep... Luke has a different voice every time I say a line from him. Well, I guess it's gonna be a custom we get eventually. I think it will look good on you if you ask me. Anyways, what else? So yeah, I've got some immediate things that I need money for. Government money, car repair money, and then things I should get to improve my quality of life, as far as technology is concerned. A Wi-Fi router or a Wi-Fi mesh system. And actually, I get good internet because I use an Ethernet cable, but the rest of the people in the house don't get quite as good of internet, so it's really more for them than for me. But that's still a valid reason to get it. And then, you know, get a new processor so I can edit better, hopefully. Whenever I do need to. I don't edit videos much these days, but you know, whenever I can or have to, I can do it. And so I can play games better. So you know, when eventually we start doing some more.
Maestro Mose is currently in an audience with His Majesty. Please wait.
When we're doing some more serious, like PC recordings of PC games, the stronger processor will help process better. So we can actually do it. Like a decent resolution and a decent frame rate. Again, I got a new graphics card. About a year ago. And that was great. But now I need a new processor. And might even need something else after that. I don't know. There's a lot of parts to a computer that I'm not familiar with. I mean, eventually I'll probably just have to get a brand new computer to begin with. Or then again, you know, if you keep upgrading the same computer you had from the beginning, would that not make it a brand new computer already? I don't know. It gets complicated. I don't have money for that or time for that right now, so we'll just keep going with this cutscene.
Moses, the guy trying to start the war, right? Let's get in there before he gives my uncle any weird ideas.
Please stop.
I'm Luke, son of Duke Fabra. Get in my way and I'll have them fire you.
Well,
Luke, are you sure it's okay to force our way in like this?
I mean, how else are we gonna do it?
It'll be fine.
The Malkuth Empire is strengthening the defenses in their capital, Grand Kokba. With Engave as their supply base, even Saint Bina has been...
Moses is an ugly motherfucker, I'll tell you what.
How dare you? Who gave you permission to enter the hall?
Himself?
Shut up! Out of my way!
Is that you, Luke? Suzanne's son?
My nephew?
That's right, Uncle.
Ah, I heard what happened. I'm glad to see you back safely from Malkuth. Then the people beside you must be...
Phone Master Ion of the Order of Lorelei, and Jade from the Malkuth military.
It is an honor to see you again, Your Majesty. I am Ion.
I forgot. Ion's voice sounds so weird.
Phone Master, we've been looking for you.
Mose, let us speak later. Your Majesty, this is Colonel Jade Curtis. He represents His Imperial Majesty, Peony the Ninth.
I am honored to be in your presence. I bear an imperial letter from my lord for His Glorious Majesty, King Ingobert VI.
Uncle, what Mose is saying is nonsense. I went and saw Malkuth with my own eyes. We didn't get close to the capital, but Engave and St. Bina were completely peaceful.
Until you came in, look. Well, that's besides the point.
What did you say? I'm merely trying to convey to His Majesty the threat that Malkuth...
No.
Shut up! You're just trying to start a war. I don't even know you, and I'm sick of you already.
Okay, fair enough. I'll admit that Luke's like outgoing, rude personality is doing wonders in this cutscene.
Luke, calm down. The letter from Malkuth has made it here. I won't ignore it. You all must be tired from your long journey. Please, get some rest.
We've prepared rooms in the castle for our emissary guests. Please, allow me to escort you.
If I may, I'd love to see Luke's manor.
Very well. When your business is finished outside, please return to the castle.
Tyr, you stay here. I must hear your report regarding the matter I assigned you.
Grand Maestro, it is my responsibility to see that Luke makes it safely to his manor.
It's right there, but sure.
I will return with my report shortly.
Very well. I bid you my leave, Your Majesty.
Don't look at me like that, with your face.
Luke, Suzanne has fallen ill.
Just looking at me with that face is a bit insulting.
Mother's sick?
I've sent
No.
Natalia to her side in my place. Please, look after them for me.
The letter. Damn Mose. Looks like he's trying to start a war after all. Telling lies to Uncle about Malkuth. Well, in any case, the letter has changed hands safely. I'm certain that His Majesty won't ignore it. I'll make sure to arrange a chance for you to talk with him further later. Well, Luke. I see your rank is indeed useful after all. You always need to talk like that. My apologies, I really do appreciate your help. Think you're so special. Well, I mean, he isn't a nobody, Luke. I mean, I get it. Your rank is important, but Jade is pretty up there as far as ranks goes too. Okay. My deepest apologies for not realizing you were Dirk Father's son. Dice. Okay. Some people have two things to say, but not everyone. Natalia was waiting to see you. Or wanting to see you. I don't know, one of those two. Okay. Good day, sir. Everyone just says good day. Welcome back, but first an ad for Borderlands. Hey, well, welcome to the stream, and yeah, Borderlands. It came out today. I guess we can talk about video games for a while. But first, more importantly, Twitch removed the fucking... Or did it? I don't know, it probably did, but did Twitch... Okay, well, I'm gonna wait a little bit until the ad is over to ask this question. Okay, save again, just in case. Oh, by the way, Borderlands 3, I'm sure it's a good game. I haven't seen any reviews on it yet, but I'm sure it's a good game, or at least a decent game. But the controversies surrounding Borderlands 3 are far superior to Borderlands 3 itself. Not as far as quality, but like just presence. Like, it's gonna be real hard for people that are like aware of the gaming industry to shake off the bullshit going around Borderlands 3. Master Luke, we've been waiting for your return. Excellent. Anyway, so did Twitch actually remove the freaking pop-out chat figure?
Father, I'm home.
Feature? Like, I was not able to find the pop-out chat, but like they added a bunch of new buttons or options or things, but they removed pop-out chat, so I'm actually having to put the stream, like the full stream window with OBS over it to actually be able to see the chat, which is dumb. I don't like that, but until I find the pop-out chat button again, I'll just have to work with it like this.
I've heard the report from General Cecile. I'm glad you're safe. Thank you for your help, Guy.
It is my honor, sir.
I see the emissaries are with you. You must be tired. Please, relax and make yourselves comfortable.
Thank you.
By the way, Luke, where is Dorian General Grants?
Master Van? We split up at Cassidonia. He said he'd come by boat later.
Duke Fabra, I'll head to the port.
Yes, I'll leave the matter of Van to you. I'll go to the castle. I hear it was thanks to you that my son was spirited halfway across the world.
I apologize for the trouble I've caused.
You're Van's sister?
Yes.
I've received a report that you intended to assassinate Van.
Okay, I take it Duke Faber does not have a high view of Tyr, which I understand. As far as he knows, he just came in, tried to kill Van, and quote-unquote kidnap his son. I get it. But hopefully we'll be able to fix his views.
Or were you in fact conspiring with him instead?
Jeez.
Conspiring? I don't understand what you mean.
Well, I'll leave that alone for now. Let's go, General.
His Grace was acting strangely.
I wonder what's up with Master Van.
I think I should be going, too.
As long as you're here, you should probably apologize to the lady as well. She probably fell ill because Luke went missing.
Alright.
You're right. I'll do that.
Should fix that a little bit. It is a game that cannot escape controversy. It's impossible to look at without some kind of pre-existing bias. Yeah, feel like that's probably why I'll never try No Man's Sky. Like, I know they made an update that supposedly made the game like 1,000,000 times better. I still just have like the bad taste in my mouth from everything that happened along the game's release. And it's probably true for a lot of other games as well. Actually, I have no idea since I've been using Streamlabs OBS built-in chat. But that's real dumb if they got rid of it. Well, I'll have to look into the Streamlabs stuff. But yeah, I did not see a pop-out chat button on Twitch. A sword with a history. I think we're talking about this sword right here. What an impressive manner. Look at all these decorations on the walls. Maybe, but I don't have a clue what they mean. I don't really care either. What a shame. Just look at all the history around you. How about that sword that's hanging near the entrance? Oh, that... You look a little down by that. As I recall, that was brought back from some battle, along with proof of victory over the enemy commander. Proof? His head. The commander's head. Head? I better keep away from that thing. I'm sure it's not in... I'm sure they cleaned it thoroughly. It doesn't have germs anymore other than, like, dust. But there is a grim history on this little sword over here. But obviously it'll be important eventually. Okay, let's save some more. Anyways, yeah, game news. The most important thing is that Tokyo Game Show 2019 is actually going on right now. We've had a lot of game announcements, a lot of stuff I'm personally excited for. Like, Yakuza 7. It's gonna be called Yakuza Like a Dragon here in the West, and yeah, just Yakuza 7, just straight up Yakuza 7 in Japan. But you know, welcome home, young master. Hey, but ask what that animal is. It's Jagle. The sacred beast of the Order of Rolai. I'm Mew, pleased to meet you. I'm pleased to meet you, Mew. Got stuck with it. It's like a pet. See. Fascinating. I wonder what I should prepare for Mew's meals. You probably like spicy, as you can see here. Okay. Anyways, honestly, aside from the chat features, I don't like Streamlabs OBS as much. It takes so much longer to do things like cropping images and adding new media sources. I see. Well, I guess it's worth checking out to see if I like it or not. You'll never know until you try. Anyways, yeah, so Tokyo Game Show is going on. Yeah, they've announced a bunch of stuff. They announced shit. No, hold on. Okay, we got like a trailer for Neo 2. That actually looks kind of cool. Like, I never played the original Neo, but 1 or 2. And I think tomorrow we're actually gonna get like an hour-long look at Tales of Arise. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And obviously there was also the freaking Nintendo Direct. with Sans. Yeah, that was a thing. Yeah. So, Sting. Master Luke, welcome. You too, guy. Yeah. Were you crying? Your eyes are red. What? Oh, when I heard the Master Luke had finally come back, I was just so happy. You're as nice as caring as ever, guy. Stay back. Oh boy. Okay. Can't help me there. I've never seen a Tokyo Game Show. It's just Japanese E3. Say those charming things without even trying, don't you? Yeah, Tokyo Game Show is just Japanese E3. Which, even though it doesn't get as much hype as E3, I kinda like it better than E3 in a weird sense because, you know, I like JRPGs and a lot of Japanese made games. Oftentimes more than a lot of the American ones or Western ones. So, you know, for me, it's good news. They announced a new Gungrave game, Gungrave Gore, which I never played any of the original Gungraves or saw the Gungrave anime, but I mean, just from the trailer, it looks really cool, really fun. We got some look at Onechambara Origins, which is going to be like a remake of the first Onechambara game, which is that one. Is that one zombie game where you play as like a cowboy girl with a katana that can turn into a demon? Or I'm not sure if she can always turn into a demon, or just in the Z2K, or she can turn into a demon. Basically, it's set on Kagura with blood and zombies. So it's great. What a wonderful mansion. Oh, look, your mansion all the way up here. It's awesome. Yeah, I knew I was so high up. Not only that, but the manor itself is just great. This? Oh, it's nothing special. Oh, you don't have to be so modest, but I like that too. I hope I get to live in a place like this someday. I like the Chigglewoods better. It's much prettier in this place. Nobody asked you, think. Meow. Stupid little. By the way, it may not seem like that much here in the cutscenes, but in the anime they actually show that this manor has like basically a forest for a backyard. So yeah, it's actually pretty big. Hey, Mr. What's your name? Pierre. Master Luke, I'm so relieved to see you safe. Oh my, that lady with you is... I apologize for the trouble I brought you. Madame Fabre is the one whom you should be apologizing. Since that incident, she fell ill from worrying about Master Luke. I will. Okay, cool. We got another cutscene too. May I help you with something? I'm Jade. Excuse me for asking, but have we met somewhere before? Not that I recall. Except the exclamation point says that you did, but we'll just ignore that. See. More cutscenes. By the way, guy, you're not being a burden on everyone in battle, are you? I wonder. It's a whole group of strong fighters. If you have the opportunity, go visit the old man named G, who lives in the South Desert to the east. If you tell him Pear sent you, he should be able to teach you something useful about the sword. Okay. You got anything more else to say, Pear? You're like full of information today. If you spend too much time speaking to us, His Grace will be angry. Okay, fine. That's one way to make you stop. Okay. Does the Tokyo Game Show have as much nonsensical bullshit as E3? It's gotten so out of hand that we've regularly been able to fill out bingo cards with things like no gameplay footage and car on stage. No. Actually, Tokyo Game Show doesn't have, like... Actually, I believe E3 is the... E3 and the Game Awards at the end of the year are the only, like, video games presentations that have, like, an actual stage with people acting and talking towards a huge audience. Always, like, Tokyo Game Show is set in a building like E3 and PAX and, you know, all those other gaming, like, conferences, but they don't have like an actual stadium or stage presentation. Nah, it's just, okay, Tokyo Game Show starting, just drop trailers and trailers and trailers and trailers and trailers. And it's just a bunch of different companies will go in and they'll start talking about their games. They have like a whole schedule, a whole list of games that they're going to be talking about. They're going to talk about it on this day and that day and that day. And, you know, companies will, you know, one company will be talking about one game and the other company will be talking about their own game at the same time. So it's up to you to go see which one you want to see live. But, you know, there's still going to be the information over there. So it's just a couple of days where Japan just drops fucking 50 tons of video game information onto the market, which, again, it's not as hype as E3, but ultimately it's like nicer than E3. Anyway, maybe I should start leaving E3 behind for shows like that. I mean, when it really comes down to it, E3 is more about the spectacle than the actual information. To mention that a lot of the games shown during an E3 presentation, or rather during the actual E3 press conferences, might not be the games you're most excited for. Like there's a lot of games that they show at E3 that they don't actually show in the presentations. At the conferences, they just drop trailers on separate YouTube channels of the game studios, and again, you might like those better. I'm a Nintendo guy anyway, and they give their news via directs nowadays anyways, yeah, so they do it. We haven't had a state of play like the PlayStation Direct in a while. And
oh, Luke, is it really you? I was so worried about you.
I'm wondering if they just gave up because the first two were just... The first state of play was absolutely atrocious. Like, I don't remember anything substantial that happened in that one. And then the second one, they had Monster Hunter World Iceborne and Final Fantasy VII, which were good, but the rest of it was boring as shit. Basically, Sony doesn't know how to handle directs. Leave it to Nintendo, they know how to do it.
I was certain you'd been kidnapped again.
I mean, it technically was, but not really.
I'm fine. Here I am, home again.
Yeah, okay, you can be less rude to your mom who is sick, who hasn't seen you in about as much as I haven't been able to stream for.
Madam, I beg your forgiveness. I'm the one who involved your son. I tried to strike down my brother without thought to where I was.
So, you are Van's sister, Tyr?
Yes.
I see. You say that what happened this time was not the work of villains pursuing my son?
By Lorelei and Yulia, I swear it was not.
Thank you. And Tyr, I don't know what's happened between you and Van. But please, never again think of striking down your own brother. Family fighting family is entirely too sad.
I am grateful for your kind words.
Luke, you've come back to me. I'm fine now. Go let everyone see that you've returned.
Just saying her son cures her. And her son is a little bitch. Oh my god,
Right.
I feel so bad for Suzanne. Anyways. Look, please take care of yourself. Everything inside. Even Microsoft has their own conferences. Speaking of Microsoft, another game that came out recently is Gears 5. And you know what, something I noticed about Gears 5? It's just called Gears 5. Not Gears of War 5, it's just Gears 5. I do not see the words of war anywhere in any of the promotional material, and when you actually look at the box of the game, it literally just says Gears 5, like they already know you're talking about Gears. They're so confident that the word Gears automatically refers to Gears of War that they don't even need to call their games Gears of War anymore. They know it's just Gears. And people will insta-buy it. And I've heard it's really good. I played a little bit of Gears of War 1, and it was fun. But I don't have it anymore. I'm gonna wait until I can actually get them on PC. That would be nicer. Okay. Twitch, are you doing a thing? What? Oh. Are you actually using closed captions? Twitch. Alright, that's weird. I mean, I did install that application earlier, but anyways. Hey, so go see Princess Natalia first. She's probably in the drawing room. Jeez, I hate dealing with her. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Gears 5. I saw a video game donkey video about it and nearly fell asleep. And it wasn't even 5 minutes long. Oh boy. Maybe it's fun, but it isn't my cup of tea. Yeah, again, it's one of those, like, run and, you know, take cover, run around, shoot the baddies, with well-written characters and story and cool worlds. Like, it's a shooting game. It's very much a modern shooting game. A third-person shooter game. If you like those, you like Gears. If you like Uncharted, oh, there's Natalia. If you like Uncharted on PlayStation, you'll like Gears on Xbox and vice versa. But I don't believe there's a Nintendo equivalent. I mean, the only noteworthy shooter I can think of on Nintendo is Splatoon, and Splatoon is its own beast. Nothing quite compares to Splatoon. Not even like hero-based shooters like Overwatch and Paladins are quite like Splatoon. So, yeah, a Nintendo person would not know much about like the typical modern third-person shooter. But hey, it's fun. Also, I do not care the slightest that the Terminator was added. Oh yeah, that was a thing. Look.
What kind of attitude is that? Do you realize how worried I was?
Oh, well, you know. Luke's just embarrassed, Your Highness.
Guy, you have some explaining to do too. I told you to come tell me before you went searching for Luke. Why did you leave without speaking to me?
You know a servant like me can't get into the castle?
But you're in the castle. Well, okay, no, this is the manor. The castle is the other one. Whatever.
Why are you backing away?
Wait, there are maids in the castle? Are they not servants? Why does royalty have so many ranks?
You know why.
Once I marry Luke, you'll be my servant too. Get used to it.
I can't.
You're so strange. Look how pathetic you are. I don't know what the maids see in you.
I'll admit, Natalia does not make a good first impressions. Also, you actually get to meet her in episode 1 in the anime, whereas here you have to wait until you're back in Battlefield to meet her. But, yeah, she does not make a good first impression. She's overall not a bad character, right? She doesn't make it. Not quite as bad as Luke, but, like, yeah. I understand if you immediately don't like her.
What's going on with Master Van?
Oh. My father didn't tell you? They suspect Van of being behind your disappearance.
So that's why he asked if I was conspiring with Van.
Oh? Who's this? Luke! Don't tell me you've taken advantage of one of your servant girls.
What? There's no way I'd touch a chick as cold as that.
Okay, Natalia's comment was rude, and then you made it even ruder, Luke. Like, how do you keep doing this?
Besides, she's not a servant. She's Master Van's sister.
Oh, you're the one who caused this commotion in the first place. Tyr, was it?
Enough about that. Tell me what's gonna happen to Master Van.
Okay, you don't have to get so mad.
Van will likely be arrested as soon as he arrives in Baticul. Worst case, I presume he'd be executed.
But don't we need, like, information before we go making accusations that big? Or actions that big? Like, they're saying it probably was him. They don't have, like, guaranteed proof that Master Van did a bad.
Oh no! Ion! The Commandant's in
protest from Doth at once.
Natalia, Master Van wasn't involved. Please, talk to Uncle about it. You've got to save him.
All right. I can't turn down a request from you, Luke. In exchange, please hurry and remember that promise you made.
I told you, I don't remember proposing to you when I was a little kid.
This is so typical.
Yes, your memory loss. But how romantic would it be if the first thing you remember was your proposal to me?
I mean...
Hurry up and go talk to Uncle about Master Van.
Honestly, you can be so mean. Fine.
Why are people in love with Luke and not with Guy? I don't get this. Well, okay, the mates are in love with Guy, but besides that, the upper class. Ain't gonna tell you again. Some things never change, I guess. She sure looked like a princess, didn't she? Pretty clothes, royal bearing, elegant speech. I guess that's the upper class for you. Little boys boisterous too. Well, you must be upper class yourself then, Annis. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Enough already. Okay, well anyways, it's been a while since I've been here. It's been a while since I've done... Again, I have played like no video games for like a month. Turns out streams is where I play video games. Basically all of my free time that I have gotten when I get back home from work I've spent watching...
Princess Natalia's beautiful. That cute dress looks so nice on her.
YouTube videos about either geography or Korean lessons. And then on the weekends I watch anime because that's when the episodes for Fire Force, Stuck to Stone and Demon Slayer come out. Speaking of, My Hero Academia Season 4 is starting on like October 12th or something like that. So better believe I'm gonna be keeping track of that one.
Huh? She's not pretty. She's annoying. She whines about everything.
You say that about everyone, Luke.
And besides, you're beautiful too, Tyr.
Thanks, guy. Again, why are they in love with you instead of Luke?
Thank you. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking.
I mean, I get it. That's why, but still. They should love him from a distance instead of Luke.
No, it's alright. I'm sorry.
See, Guy, that's why girls fall all over you. The way you just come out and say stuff like that.
But all I did was say what came to mind.
Dang, not even a quick little mobile game or two? Not that there's much worth playing. Oh, that reminds me. Okay, let me just watch this skit real quick tomorrow. Well, that takes care of things. I'm tired. Shut up, thing. Well, I know you're finally home. Why not rest up a bit? Yeah, you'll be busy again soon, don't you? Indeed. The situation is dire. The war hasn't been averted yet. Look, what are you gonna do tomorrow? The same thing we do every night, Prinky. Tomorrow... Well, as for what's going on with Master Van... Oh, it's going to be an eventful day. You bad mister. Yeah, speaking of mobile games, I think they finally announced a mobile game that I legitimately want to try out. If not through my phone, because my phone probably won't be able to handle it, and at least just find some way to play this game. But, there is a Taimanin Asagi action, like, hack and slash game coming out. I think it's really just called Action Taimanin. But, I'm like, wow. Wow. A freaking... Yeah, in Tokyo Game Show they announced it. For anyone who doesn't know what... Okay, let me rephrase that. If you actually watch hentai to any like reasonable degree, you know what Taimanin Asagi is. If not, it's probably like the most commercially successful hentai franchise in the whole market. Like, it's a huge universe full of loads and loads of characters and stories and different like not universes, but like just different timelines and different events that happen. It's oof. Again, if you watch hentai to any degree, again, you don't have to lie about this. It's 2019. It's okay to admit it. You've probably seen either Timeline Asagi itself or something from the Timeline Asagi universe, even if you didn't realize. So yeah, they're making a hack and slash game out of that. It won't actually be NSFW because you can't do that on Tokyo Game Show. Look, if they release the game on PC, it's gonna become a proper Timeline Asagi game. And on top of that, it just looks fun. Like putting the history of the franchise behind it actually looks like a fun hack and slash game. Let me just check something here. Where are we now? Let me just make sure that I get the things. Okay, so I will need to do a couple of things in here, but yeah, so it looks fun, and the thing with the Timeline Asagi universe is that basically Timeline means like shinobi or demon slaying shinobi, something like that. And Asagi is the name of the main character. So they've actually got characters with like interesting superpowers and interesting combat styles and stuff. So the main three characters are going to be releasing are Asagi herself, her sister Sakura, and then something Yukikaze, which is basically she uses a gun, or guns, plural. And again, it looks like a fun game. I want to play it, but that'll be a different stream for a different day if it ever happens. Now you must make certain that the young master does not learn of this. I say that as I can clearly see him right behind the blonde mate. What you got for me? No, master! Nothing at all. Ramdas, are you saying you won't tell me? Well, organizers of our house earlier, one of the maids accidentally threw out some items entrusted to us from Dorian's general grounds. What? I beg your forgiveness. No, young master, this matter is entirely my responsibility. So what was it you'd gotten from Master Van? Teaching materials intended for your education. I believe they were texts pertaining to Albert-style arcane arts. Arcane art books? You lost something like that? Where did you throw them away? Actually, it seems they were sold to a traveling salesman. What? Where is he now? He said he would be leaving by ship, so he may still be at the port. David, we're going after him. Young master, take this 150,000 gal to buy back the texts. I can't imagine it will require that kind of money. That's too much. Tyr, shh! Oh, is that so? Then I'll reduce it. 20,000. Well, Tyr is doing the right thing here, but, you know, if you... Hey, wait, are you going to the city? You shouldn't stay out too late. It's okay to wander around a little, but head back to your room once you start getting tired. I know. Yeah, we gotta go buy a book. Okay. If you feel enthusiastic enough about it and your phone can't handle it, you could look into, like, Android emulation. I have. I think I tried Android emulation on PC once and it didn't go so well, but maybe it has improved since. So, yeah, that's something, you know, I have a better computer now since the last time I tried it, so it'll probably be okay this time. Luck with that though, I couldn't figure out how to get Fire Emblem Heroes running on an emulator. Again, it probably requires some more in-depth research and doing of things. Or I could just get a better... No, actually no. I feel like getting a better phone is actually more expensive than upgrading my PC so that it can handle a phone emulator. Or the better thing, since there is a lot of demand for that game to be ported, for Action Timeline to be ported to PC and or Switch. That'd be nice. Anyways, let's go catch Mr. Man. You there, stop! Excuse me? I'm out of the house. How does it look? I'm out of the house, Fab. Return the books you just bought. I'll return your money. I'm afraid they are already part of my business now. One of the 4 texts I received, I already sold 3 of them. What? You swindler! It's just business. I'll be happy to sell you the remaining tests for 20,000 gold if you like. Okay, I'll pay. Are you crazy? Damn it, that's highway robbery. Fine, here. Here's the introductory arcane art text. Arcane Albertus. We now got Demon Fist. It's Demon Fang, but with the fist instead of the sword. What do you sell the rest to? The individual little Tanty, and they have each returned to their home countries now, I believe. Now, if you'll excuse me, my ship is here. Thank you and good day. Damn it. I have to find them back and buy them back. How are you gonna get the money for that? I'll ask father or mother. If you do that, they'll learn about the maid's mistakes. And they might fire her. Like, that's my problem. If I want to say, but... right now, we don't even know where the texts are. We can worry about it when we find them. Yeah, I guess so. Well, there we go. I still in the mansion. Does this place have elevators and trolls? Okay, so... You probably missed it at the beginning what they explained, but Badical, this entire city, the capital of the kingdom of Kimlaska, is very vertical. Like, this city basically, like, they built it on a crater, so they would have natural walls to protect against invaders, and essentially it just goes straight up. So, at the very top is the castle and the manor, and then as you keep going down, it gets poorer and poorer. In fact, let me show you what the city looks like from a distance. Because we actually can do that. Just go down here. Hold on. And... there you go. See, it's just like... it's just basically a giant mountain. Completely filled with buildings. No vegetation inside. It's kind of ugly when you think about it that way, but if you've seen Kill la Kill, or at least know of the word of Kill la Kill, it's exactly what it looks like. It's like the same thing. Damn, right down to a single text. Remind me never to bring my phone there. Yep. Anyways, let's see, arcane art books, we've done that. Guys, arts, we've done a little bit of that. What's the next thing to do? So we need to go talk. Okay, so we need to go back to the port, actually. I hate not having a what's the name? A pop-out chat. Luke was living here the whole time? Wow, yeah, he was living at the very top of it, and he was never allowed to go out of the manor, so he actually doesn't know of anything that will look like. We're discovering Badical alongside Luke. Yeah, because he's never been allowed outside of his little room, basically. Dang! Well, damn. What the hell? What do you think you're doing? I heard you talking at the port. You're Jade the Necromancer. I will avenge my brother. If you were listening to us, then you should know these people have come as emissaries of peace. I know, but I couldn't even find my brother's body. The Necromancer took it and used it in undead experiments for the Emperor. My humblest apologies, I'll arrest this man at once. What's with that guy? What an idiot. Don't talk like that. What he did was wrong, but he doesn't deserve to be mocked for it. You say so. Anyway, Jade, there's something I've been wanting to know. What is it? Your spear just suddenly comes out of nowhere. How does that work? It's a fusion art that utilizes the contamination effect. What? Decontamination effect. It's an effect where the phonons and elements of matter separate and refuse together. That makes absolutely no sense, but sure. Like the fusion property of materials used in synthesis. Yes, not only are the phonons, living things, and inorganic materials different, but so are the elements that comprise them. Realizing that difference, I temporarily fuse my spear into the outer layer of my right arm. And you take it out when you need it, huh? Yes, convenient. Say you want to try to look. Normally the body rejects the effect and it can cause mental damage, even insanity. Yeah, it takes an old man like this one to use it. Yes, over the course of mastering it, I've become an old man. Now shall we be going? It just sounds like weird alchemy, but sure. About those rumors that guy mentioned. Yes, it's famous amongst the military. The story goes that he collects corpses on the battlefield in an effort to revive the dead. There's even a rumor that says the Malkuth Force's 3rd Division is made up of living dead. When I actually met them, it turned out it wasn't true, but... reviving the dead, huh? Interesting. You remember the capital of Nor from the beginning of Fire Emblem Fates? I think I kinda do. Yeah. I certainly see a lot of parallels between Luke and Corrin. Also, the Nor capital is also in a crater, but it goes straight down instead. So that one goes into... that one goes straight down to hell, where this one goes straight to heaven. Weird, but it works. How much else do we have to do here? Okay. Well, here's another note. We should, apparently, we should buy some rice. According to this, this thing I'm looking at here. So let's go buy some rice. Let's go to the rice. Little cycles are way down the little road. Don't worry too much if you accidentally to cook them. You'll still be able to complete the cycles. You just have to look out of your way. If you're working to gain some cooking titles, you may as well keep cooking your own. So there's no way to get. Okay. Basically, just we need rice. I believe we can get rice here in the shops. The Colosseum is not available, but we can get some rice. From one of these people. One of them. Okay, and gave Protoss. Rice. I need a couple of these. I'll just buy like 8. There we go. We got plenty of rice now. Alright. And we'll be fine financially. What else we need? Find beer. Okay, I guess we might need to go back to Pierre. And there's so much shit to do here. My God. Anyways, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and get something to eat. I'll be back about half an hour. Hope you're still live. I might be live for a little bit longer, yeah. Okay. We got a couple of things to do down here. So let's go talk to... So let's go back to the dojo. We came here earlier. The Miyagi dojo. We talked to Mr. Man. If there is such a Mr. Buckyball. We might not be able to do anything until we go to sleep now, so... we'll just go take care of that. I hope at least get a little bit of fighting done today. Alright. Oh, so I just bought a bunch of rice, and I have 14 rice, but the side quest guide says I only need 5. So, I mean, there you go. I didn't need to go that hard on rice, but better to have extras than not enough. Alright. Let's go in here. Any other... oh, here's Pierre. Okay, I need to talk to you. Pierre, what are you doing here? Master Luke! There's the sword. Why are you looking at this sword? Yes, this sword holds many memories for me. Pear. Oh yes. Apologies. Apologies? For what? And how come you suddenly shouted at him, guy? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Now you're just making me more curious. Well, okay. If I lose the bet, I'll tell you. Bet? What bet? Forgot? It's a secret until the bet ends. Okay, well there we go. We got a scene. I suppose I'll be getting back to my work now. Alright, now we need to go to sleep. Right? Check that freaking side quest again. Okay. Alright. Okay, so... Oh, we need to do a couple of things here before we start this particular side quest. But there's only 2 more. And we also need to stay at the inn in Badico. Okay. What a coincidence, is the only day when I haven't heard you mention how long you've been live. And now I'm dying to know. Right now we have been live for 1 hour and 17 minutes. So I'm planning to go for about 2 hours. So there you go. You gotta go grab something to eat. Now you'll be able to catch at least the tail end of the stream. Alright. Oh, I also played a little bit of the Code Vein demo that became available on PlayStation 4 the other day. It's fun. It's anime Dark Souls. And the thing with Code Vein is that it is edgy. Oh, it is edgy as shit. And when a game is that edgy, it's no use being cringed out by it. There's no point in trying to like look for silver lining and try to make it more. You just have to embrace the edge. Just go full like mid 2000s emo face, the high school teenager that you still have inside of you, and that's how you play that game. Like you cannot if you cannot escape the edge, then you just have to join it, and you'll have a lot more fun with Code Vein. Again, otherwise it's anime Dark Souls. It's got everything you would expect of anime Dark Souls. It's hard, but it's more hack and slashy and fantasy oriented, I suppose. Well, I mean, it's not like...
Well, I guess I'll be going then.
It's not like the original Dark Souls isn't fantasy oriented, but you know what I'm trying to say.
The White Knights are having a fit that your search was left in the hands of a mere servant like me.
Okay, I could go along with it if it sounds so... If I want it so dense in its edge that it becomes ironically funny. It's definitely not funny edgy. I didn't laugh while playing it. Unless you find extreme jiggle physics funny. There's definitely a character in there that has some fucking jiggle physics, I tell you what. But it's anime Dark Souls.
Time to go kiss up while I give my report.
It's time for us to go as well.
Luke, please don't forget about me.
It was a fascinating experience. Thank you.
Why are you all talking like we're done here? Hey, didn't we say that we're gonna meet up at the next day to go do things or something?
See ya.
Alright. Also, look,
I need to report to Grand Maestro Mose, so I'll be leaving now too.
I can't help but notice that Luke's room is tiny. Like, despite him being rich and spoiled and everything, his room is very small. Like, he can barely fit anything besides his bed in here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what you expecting here?
You have a kind mother. Make sure you take good care of her.
Like you're in a position to be telling me that.
I suppose you're right. Farewell.
You, I don't think you realize the insult you just made, Luke.
Hey, wait.
Yes?
Don't worry about it too much. Mother fell ill because she was frail to begin with.
Thanks.
From a distance, that's how I regard Kingdom Hearts in its edgiest moments. I personally find them funnier than the comedic moments. Very cool. The capital of Light Kingdom last time with Gnome Day, Gnome the Con too. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts, it can get pretty edgy. With the added bonus though, is that like no matter how edgy and weird and fucked up Kingdom Hearts gets, you can also see Goofy just kind of standing there alongside all the goofy shit, alongside all the edgy shit happening. So there's just this like disconnect that makes it so amusing. Whereas in Code Vein there is no Goofy or Donald Duck or Mickey Mouse to break up the edge. It's just straight like it would be Reapers, like Overwatch's Reapers game of the year, guaranteed, no question about it. Okay, Goofy is at his funniest when he's trying to be serious. How's that comic go again? It's the one where Goofy like gets really serious about talking about having sex or something. That you've probably seen it before. I don't remember the exact sentence, but it's great. Okay.
Good morning, Master Luke. Another beautiful day today, isn't it?
Did you not even take your shoes off, man? Like, come on.
According to the Order of Lorelai's score, though, there may be some slight rain later.
Okay.
A messenger arrived from Princess Natalia, requesting your presence in the castle.
It's okay for me to leave the manor now?
I mean, you already...
Yes, apparently
I mean, you already left. There's no point in keeping you here anymore. Alright, go to the castle. Could Natalia want? She may have come here directly. Could he have something to do with Uncle? Maybe it's about Master Van. But still, they should let me out without much of a fuss. That's weird. So, what will do this past 7 years? Hey. Again, there's little point on actually keeping you locked up again, Luke. You already know what the outside looks like. You already know there's important matters that you can be directly affiliated with. There is no point in keeping you locked up. Okay. It's a lot of mates. But I care. Okay, we have to go back to the inn into the Miyagi dojo. Oh, so they only bow once. Okay, well that's cool. Have a good day, Master Luke. Do they all say the exact same? Yeah, they all say the exact same thing. Now, I do think they all may have separate models, which is kind of interesting. But you know. Anyways, let's go up here. And we'll save in a little save point. It's in this area. Okay.
Then the 7th phone stone is in Exariuth?
Hello?
Yes, it's likely that Luke will also wind up going there, and...
Well, now we're going there for sure.
What about me?
Oh, greetings, Luke. We've been waiting for you. Colonel Curtis is already waiting inside.
Jade's here?
Let's go.
You sound nice for some reason. You're not supposed to. I believe you were a bad person. Okay. Everyone is here.
Ah, we've been waiting for you, Luke.
An emergency assembly was called last night. We agreed to formalize a treaty with Malkuth.
That's cool.
The letter from Malkuth contained the proposal for the peace treaty, but also a request for aid.
There is a mining city in Malkuth called Exariuth. It is facing a crisis due to the miasma, the poison blight that seeps up from Gnome's domain.
Malkuth can't rescue its own citizens because the miasma is blocking their road to Axariuth.
But Axariuth was originally our territory. So naturally, there's also a connecting road from the Kite Sewer side. With that in mind, they requested our aid to protect their citizens.
Yeah, helping their people would be a nice gesture, but what's that got to do with me?
That is a nice gesture.
His Majesty has graciously assigned you the honor of becoming Kimlaska Lanvaldir's Goodwill Ambassador.
Me? No. I've had enough fighting already.
Natalia talked to me about Van. We too are uncertain regarding Van's guilt. Thus, we have a proposal. If you will travel to Axariuth as a Goodwill Ambassador, we will release Van and have him aid you.
Ah, so they did arrest Van.
Master Van's been arrested?
He's being held beneath the castle.
All right, if you'll set Master Van free.
You become a lot more cooperative when Van is involved.
Yep, that is basically the only person Luke actually likes.
Shut up.
I'm glad you've agreed to help. There's actually a reason why you must be the one to fulfill this role.
What?
Look at this phone stone. This is part of Yulia Juez's 6th phone stone, which fell into our nation's territory.
Tyr, read the score that is written on the lower portion of this phone stone.
Yes, Your Majesty. ND 2000. In Kimlaska shall be born the scion of Lorelai's power. He will be of royal blood with hair of red. He shall be called the Light of the Sacred Flame, and he will lead Kimlaska Lanvaldir to new prosperity. ND 2018. The young scion of Lorelai's power shall bring his people to the minor city. There, and the rest is missing.
That's sufficient. In other words, Luke, you are the chosen youth.
Look, you're the chosen one. It took us a couple of streams to find out, but you are indeed the chosen one.
Don't worry. Have confidence in yourself. You've been chosen. The power of hyper-resonance will make you a hero.
A hero? Me, a hero?
How would that look?
It pained us to confine you, but people sought you for your power. Now, though, it is time you became a hero.
It's just like Master Van said.
This all sounds grandiose and shit, but it also sounds weird.
A hero.
Suspicious, even.
What is it, Colonel?
Nothing. Well, who shall accompany him besides me?
The Order of Lorelei wishes to send along Tyr and Van.
Luke, who would you like to take with you? You should take Guy with you as your personal attendant.
I don't care, as long as Master Van's going.
Father, I really think that I should go along as an ambassador as well.
I agree. He's probably got more diplomacy than Luke.
I told you last night, that will not do.
Uncle, may I go see Master Van?
Do as you wish. I'll have the others who are to accompany you wait in front of the castle.
Luke has received the ambassador title. That's cool. We shall do that real quick. Hold on. Status, change that to ambassador. A distinguished title that symbolizes the ties between countries. Okay, Van imprisoned. So Master Van really was captured. But me, a Goodwill ambassador? If saving people in Axariuth will free Van, yeah, I'll do it. Besides, if their treaty goes through, I might become a hero. Then maybe they'd let me free. It's just like Master Van said, I can't wait to tell him about this. So excited, Luke. Whatever. Let's see. I'm driving and you shouldn't be typing this, but it's Friday the 13th and there's a full moon out. Oh right, yeah, it is technically bad luck day today. So it doesn't really, I mean, nothing particularly bad has happened today. I've had a A decent day so far. I mean, I slept alright. I ate well. Yeah. Finished my Oreo thins, latte flavored cookies. Those were nice. I'm getting to stream again for a while. After I haven't been able to do it for a long time. So, what's the superstition? Look, Julia has given you the power over the hyper-resonance. Use it to save Exariot. Master Luke, Dorian General Grant is downstairs. Luke, please take Tear and Vanwich. This is all this knights say. They say nothing besides good day, sir. Whatever. I have high expectations of you, Luke. Why will Father not let me take part in such an important mission? And you? God does, sir. I'm almost tempted to voice him like that one dude from that one movie. I don't know my movies, but I know some of the references. Good day, sir. Well, you gain nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Okay, that one. Let's see. Do you also have a good day, sir? Yes. Dorian General Grant is in the cell beyond the end of this hallway. Okay, so we're going the right way. Several leads to King's Chamber. I'm sorry, but only authorized persons may pass. I guess we need Natalia in the team or something. Willy Wonka? Yeah, Willy Wonka. I can't remember if it's actually Willy Wonka or just the actor that does Willy Wonka, but yeah, it's actually Willy Wonka. Hey, there's Van.
Master!
I've provided him a summary of what's happened.
Thanks, dude.
There's no one here now but us, so I want you to stay calm and listen to what I say.
Huh?
Sounds ominous.
Luke, will you join me as a member of the Oracle Knights?
Oh, dang.
What are you talking about?
You probably assumed this trip to Axariuth was a simple matter. But in fulfilling that role, you will become Kimlaska's pet dog. Trapped on a leash in Batical for the rest of your life.
Why? You're the one who told me I'd be free if I became a hero.
But going to Axariuth won't do. You heard Yulia Juez's score, did you not?
Yeah, it said I'd bring prosperity to Kimlaska and stuff.
The score continues. The youth will turn power to calamity and be as a weapon of Kimlaska. Those in the upper ranks of the Order believe you will bring war to the Rupnica Plains.
Me bring war? That's ridiculous.
With your personality, I don't put it past it, but sure.
Yulia's score has never been wrong. Not once. I want to save you before you're used for war.
But what should I do? If I don't go to Axariuth, those people will be in trouble.
This is what the score says. You will take the people of Axariuth and move them away. As a result, war will break out. So what you must do is remove the miasma without moving the citizens of Axariuth.
So why is the camera so far away?
The miasma is that poison stuff, right? How can I do that?
I don't know, a
Cause
fan?
hyper-resonance and neutralize the miasma. After that, you can run away with me to Doth.
I'd still prefer the fan method. It sounds more It sounds more tedious, but safer.
With that, war will be averted and you'll obtain your freedom.
I wonder if I can. I don't know if I can cause a hyper-resonance on my own.
I'll help you, like I did on board the ship when I calmed your hyper-resonance.
Okay, I'll try.
You mustn't tell anyone of this plan until right before we put it into action. Especially anyone from Kimlaska. If they were to learn, you'd lose your chance to escape to Doth.
Master, how come you're so nice to me?
Ah, that's right. That was lost with the rest of your memory.
Did I say something before?
When you were young, you told me you wanted to go to Doth with me. You underwent cruel experiments for the purpose of hyper-resonance research, and you wanted to run away from this country. That's why, on that day 7 years ago, I kidnapped you.
The plot thickens.
You kidnapped me? Not Malkuth?
This time, I won't fail. I need you.
That's the first time anyone's ever told me they needed me.
Didn't Jade say he needed you?
Praised me and scolded me and taken me seriously. Master, I'll join you.
Good. Then let's be going. To seize your future.
Yeah!
I mean, look, I get why Luke admires Van so much, but I feel like he's really is ignoring all the other friends he's made along the way. Anyways, Natalia was spying on us, so that's gonna be a thing. Yeah, this Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka specifically. Ah, okay, so that's the actor's name. Luke and Van. Hey. Oh, this is the first time we see Van in one of these. What is it, Luke? I was just thinking about going to Exerion. I'm all excited. This is my first time I've doing the thing. See, it's not the first time though. Huh? But don't worry about it. There's no need to concern yourself with things you can't remember. It's time to start acting for the future. Right! And be very careful not to let anyone guess at our plans. I will. So, okay, no, I must clear up something right now. No, Van is not a playable character. He's in the party right now, similar to how Ion is in the party. Like, he's there for the ride, but he's not actually gonna do anything when we encounter dogs and other enemies in the overworld map. Anyways, I mean, we're pretty much done with that. Well, we got 2 more side quests to take care of here in the in Barical. Honestly, at the rate which we're going, we're probably going to be done.
Van.
We're probably going to be done with the stream, like right as we're going into the next dungeon. So, I'm afraid this stream is going to be a little bit low on the actual action side, but very heavy on the story side, both in game and what I've had to say as far as what's been happening.
I've been informed of the situation. When do we leave?
Now.
Jade says he has a proposal about that.
I'm a little uncomfortable telling Dorian General Grants about it, but oh well. Oracle ships are watching the Central Ocean. It's likely an attempt by the Grand Maestro faction to interfere.
Colonel.
It's a fact. Well, we don't know that it's the Grand Maestro faction. At any rate, going by sea would be dangerous.
Then what do we do?
Let's send a ship out as a decoy while we head to Kessadonia by land. The Rotelro Sea past Kessadonia is under Malkuth's control. It won't be difficult to head for Kaitsur by ship.
I see. Then let's do this. I'll board the decoy ship.
What?
It's been announced that I'll be part of the aid team, yes? The Oracle Knights are more likely to consider the ship to contain the true group if I am on board.
That's fine with me. We have no choice but to trust you, regardless of what we do.
But...
Luke, don't you trust me?
All right.
Then I'll head for the port now. Tyr, you look after Luke.
Well, there we go. Master Van is leaving us already. He's helping us, just not being in the same party as us.
A group will attract less attention. Let's not add any more people than we have now. I'll go make the necessary arrangements. Please wait for me at the entrance to the city.
I mean, I'm sure Anis is coming with too.
So that leaves the cold-blooded woman and the woman hater.
Hey, don't give people the wrong idea. I love women.
Sounds a little...
I'm not sure shouting declarations that you're a womanizer is much better.
That's not what I mean. What I mean is...
You love people regardless of gender. That's what you mean, guy.
Let's get going.
Hey, listen to me.
Okay. Went to my favorite fried chicken place and oh geez, this place is packed. I'm used to coming here when they open and there's 3 customer stops. Ah, so you're having a crowded and an unusual amount of crowdedness. Is that lightning? Thunder? Was it supposed to rain today? Oh god damn it. Okay, whatever. Guess I'll see more reasons to end this stream soon. But I mean, I suppose it's dinner time. I don't know which chicken place you went to, but again, this was probably just chicken time. I mean dinner time. Alright. There's Anis.
Luke!
She's just pushing Tyr out of the way.
I missed you. But you're always together with Tyr, aren't you?
I mean, she's the healer. What did you expect?
It's not fair.
Oh, I'm sorry, but don't worry, Anis. I'm not with him because I want to be.
Damn.
Ouch.
Ah.
Anis, shouldn't you be with Ion?
Colonel! When I woke up this morning, his bed was empty. People said they had seen someone that looked like Ion leave the city with some circus performers.
That is definitely Thunder. Okay. Oh. If this stream gets cut off abruptly, now you know why. Okay, that definitely gives me a reason not to go particularly further with this stream. Like, once we start the next dungeon. Are you going to Saxby's? Ah, okay, that's cool. I like Saxby's. I love Saxby's,
Circus
actually.
performers? Don't tell me.
Well, this is a fine mess. It must be the Darkwings.
What? Hey, now that you mention it, they had been talking with Oracle soldiers. They must be working together.
Let's go get them.
You can't! The God General Sink is right outside the city.
This is bad. If the 6 God Generals are outside, they'll find out that we're going by land.
Huh? You're not going to Axariuth by ship?
No, that's a decoy. Damn it, we've got to find a way out.
Then take me with you on your way. If I can get outside the city, I can look for Ion.
I mean, we all can, but I guess you are the Ionian Oracle Sergeant Knight person. I don't remember how he goes, but...
What do you think, Jade?
I suppose we can't refuse her. It sounds like Mose isn't involved in Ion's kidnapping this time.
That's right. Mose was mad.
Then
Mose
Grand
mad.
Maestro Mose and the 6 God Generals really aren't connected.
Most man. I'm sorry, that's just too perfect. I need to use that next time.
Though whether Mose is trying to cause a war or not is a separate issue.
What do the 6 God Generals want with Ion? He said they took him to that place called the Sephiroth, right?
We don't have enough information to guess. Right now, we should concentrate on getting out of this city.
Wait, I know a way. Let's go to the abandoned factory in the old part of the city. We can get there by air car.
The abandoned factory? Okay.
Taking precautions. Just when I thought I couldn't take a trip with Master Van. I don't have much choice. The risk of being caught at sea is just too great. Indeed, and the desert may be harsh and a harsh environment. But it will be easier to deal with that attackers there. I thought we weren't going to get attacked in the first place. Yeah, but you've seen how persistent the Oracle Knights are. It certainly won't hurt to take precautions. Just ask Guy. Let's hurry up and find Ion. Yes, we'll have to go to the abandoned factory I was talking about. Okay, what's the best way for us to get there? Remember the platforms across from the aircraft to the port where a guard was standing? That's the aircraft that goes to the factory. Supposedly the workers used to use it back when the factory was in operation, but ever since it was closed it's been off limits. Hey, Guy, how come you know so much? Well, back when I was a kid I always liked going to places I'd never seen, and I just happened to come across the factory. I didn't think it was much of anything at the time. Is that so? Come on, let's go already. Yes, that's enough chatting, you two. Okay, well... the chatting will continue as long as I keep getting skits, but I think we're done with the skits. Alright, but again, before we actually go in there, I've got 2 side quests to take care of. First of all... Okay, I guess we got something else to look at here.
Oh, wait. Hey guys, can I do something?
What is it?
There's this place I've wanted to show Luke. Now that we have a chance, I'd like to take him.
Me? Is it someplace fun?
But Ion's in danger!
I know. But remember that Luke has been stuck in his home for years. It'll also come in handy on our journey. Please?
Well, make it quick, okay?
Thanks, Annis, and everyone.
I mean, Jade had no say in the matter, but I guess he doesn't oppose. Hey, we're coming here anyways, that's great.
Welcome.
This is the place.
What is this place?
It's a civilian dojo. You like swords, right? You can practice a bunch of stuff here.
Really?
This is a place to practice martial... what's this? You already possess some skill.
How do you know?
You can tell?
Well, you know, by the particular air he has about him.
I can just feel the power level.
But I see he still has far to go.
What did you say?
Now, a short temper will only do you harm.
Creativity?
Yes.
Oh, well.
Strike arts can have a variety of effects, based on how you use them.
I skipped some dialogue, I did not mean to do that.
Depending on how you polish your skills, you can form countless different arts.
So what exactly do I need to do?
That's what I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
There you have it.
I see. I'd heard many rumors about Kimloska martial arts, but this is fascinating.
Badical has a rich tradition of martial arts. You will only find this art here.
But we're not from this country.
But that doesn't mean you can't.
Don't worry about that. Arts that aren't passed on will never be refined. They should be conveyed to all who need them. It is then up to those who learn them to take full advantage of them.
I see.
We'd best be going now.
If there's anything you would like to know about fighting, do not hesitate to ask. This door is open to all. I'm here to tell all I know to those who desire to learn.
Obtained Carmine Chamber. And the Moon Select. Many of Death's chambers is now usable. Chambers. They're a thing. Okay, so I've got a bunch already. But basically you put one of this on someone, on an art, and then it will improve that art. So, for example, okay, let's use a more basic one. So let's say Fang Blade. Increase the amount of damage to the enemy, increase the ability to push, lift, or send the enemy flying, reduce the amount of TP used, and enable the ability to use field form on arts in a low level field form. Okay, I'm not supposed to have all this already. The guy just gave me a Carmine Chamber, aka this one. But yeah, you use these for stuff. I will mess with this later. I don't want to bore you guys today with it. So yeah, it's just art enhancements. To put it in the most basic terms, it is just art enhancements. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Alright. I guess we should run our looks since it is, you know, his hometown that he's never actually been able to observe properly. I think those kids actually gave up on watching most of the support conversations on my Treehouse's streams because they were taking so long. That's unfortunate, but I'm sure they are interesting for anyone who wants to take the time. Someone came to tell me, "Oh, sorry, we can't do blah 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 with your order," and they had the wrong customer. Ow. I'm sorry that happened. Anyways, it's Mr. Miyagi, and it's, well, now, what would you like to ask about? Mission controls, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we're supposed to learn, like, look at all the tutorials, and then we can, like, talk with him about something. Okay. I mean, I know how to play this game. I don't actually need to look at this. Also, look, let's replace this with a Demon Fist. Yeah, that'll be nice. Okay, Arding, yeah. Field form transformation. Yeah, I know all about them. This is a control stick to move, and we're how many hours into this game? 11. Close to 12. Okay. And Death's Chambers. And one more. Hold on, experience points and physical ailments. Okay. Supposedly now, I can just... How many battles do I have in stock? Synopsis, War Map, Collector's Book. Where do I find out how many battles I have under my belt? Let's change a couple of these. I don't think I can. Oh, encounters 111. Okay, so we need to come back here to talk to Mr. Miyagi once I have 300 battles under my belt. It's gonna take a while, but I need to make sure I do that before... Nothing, actually, I can do it whenever I want. Okay. And again, last thing we need to do here is go to the inn. The enemies discovered at the very start of the game. Basic movements and interactions required to reach Mr. Miyagi, so what's the point of those tutorials? I don't know, I guess it's just reminders, but no, this is the first time we're meeting Mr. Miyagi. So, no, you didn't miss him. It's him, nobody missed him. He's just kinda here. Anyways, let's go to the inn and have a snooze in the inn. You work now, right? Yes, I would like to stay. We're going to stay for free because we're Kim Laskins. Hello. What are you doing, Ace? I asked the inn staff about the recipe for that food and now I am organizing it. We learned to make fried rice. Jesus Christ, the thunder. You like to cook, Anis? Yep, it's part of my training to be a bride. Really? Kimlask and Malkuth have different traditions when it comes to taste. I mean, most countries do. But don't worry, I'll make sure I make it just the way you like it, Luke. Okay, make some for me sometime. You got it. Okay, so, Anis is the, I think I mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. Anis is the best cook. As far as, like, you know, how well the dishes will come out. Yeah, she's the best one. She will add the most extra ingredients, so she'll consume the most stuff. But she is, you know, you will get the most benefits out of her food. I think followed by her is Tyr, and I don't know who comes after her. It probably Guy. I don't know. He looks like a decent cook. Something. I don't know. Save. Actually, no. I'll save later. But yeah, that was the last side quest that we needed to take care of. Again, if I had 300 battles under my belt, I could do something. But at the same time, I don't want to grind too much because I'll just be so ridiculously overpowered. Okay.
That's strange. There's usually a soldier here.
A soldier? Why?
This place is off limits.
If you're looking for that soldier, he just left saying he'd been called off to the castle. Are you people going to the old factory too? I just saw another young lady get on the air car a moment ago. I wonder why that place is so popular all of a sudden.
So someone else is headed there too?
Does it matter? Let's just get on this thing and go.
Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter too much. Luke makes the point. Let's go. I'm sure we'll meet this young lady that went in here very soon. And like we'll have a preview of the abandoned factory, the next dungeon I will be doing. But again, there's thunder going around. I don't want to be out here. playing for too much longer. Okay. Well, we'll see once I get a cutscene. Because we're about to... Yeah, see, we got a cutscene.
So you know Batical was built in the crater made by a fallen phone stone, right? If we go in through here, we should be able to make it out through the crater wall.
Makes sense.
Yes, of course. If this was a factory, then...
There would have to be facilities to dispose of wastewater.
Ah. Well, that makes sense.
Exactly. The sewage facility here doesn't work anymore, but we should be able to go through it.
Okay, this is still a JRPG. We must have a sewer. It is obligatory. I'm sure Yakuza 7 will have a sewer level somewhere.
My, you certainly do know a lot about it, Guy.
It's Natalia.
I found you.
What are you doing here? And why are you dressed like that?
Why do you think? Two bitter enemies are finally about to make peace. This is no time for a princess to be sitting at home.
Are you stupid? The world outside is no place for a spoiled little girl.
Look who's fucking talking.
You may wind up having to fight people, you know, not just monsters.
3 years ago, at the battle in northern Macedonia, I paid a visit to encourage the troops. I'm prepared for battle.
Raising morale and actually fighting are two different things. You're probably better off staying behind.
With all due respect, I'm afraid I have to agree.
Your Highness, I think it would be best if you return to the castle.
Nobody wants her here.
Silence! I am a master of Landvaldir-style archery. I'm also a studied healer. I'll certainly be more useful than this empty-headed Oracle Knight, or that uncivil one.
Anybody else think I should rip Daddy's little girl a new hole?
Damn. I don't think Anis and Natalia like each other too much.
How vulgar! You demonstrate your lack of refinement.
This is some princess.
Well now, this is getting fun.
This is why women scare me.
Look, whatever, just don't follow us.
I'll tell them about you-know-what.
What are you talking about?
I overheard you talking to Dorian General Grants beneath the castle.
Oh, we got blackmail.
How much did you hear?
Everything, buddy.
That he's the one who kidnapped you, and that you're going to flee to Doth?
What about before that?
I didn't hear anything else. I didn't go there to eavesdrop. I just thought I'd ask you to take me along.
If I do, will you keep quiet about it?
As long as you'll remember your promise to me even after you escape to Doth.
Okay, pinky swear.
Pinky swearing? I thought you hated that.
Huh?
Never mind.
I've decided Natalia should come with us.
Because I've definitely have not been blackmailed. Definitely didn't happen.
I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Luke, I can't believe you.
Shut up! I'm the ambassador. What I say goes, understand?
She's technically the ambassador too.
Oh, and everyone, please just speak normally with me and call me Natalia. Otherwise, people may find out that I'm the princess.
By the way, Natalia has the longest name in this game. Her full name, I believe, is Natalia Lusu Kimlaska Landvaldir. You know, Kimlaska Landvaldir is just the name of the kingdom, but because she's the princess of the kingdom, it's also part of her name. So her name is Natalia Lusu, and then also Kimlaska Landvaldir. So Natalia Lusu Kimlaska Landvaldir, that's her full name. Natalia, join the party. There we go. We finally have our 6th playable party member. And she's a healer, so there's actually no point in having both Tyr and Natalia in the same team, but also Natalia's level 10. It's a fucking problem, I tell you what. Well, let's see. Piercing line and... Actually, no. Put heal here. And then the piercing line can be right there. Okay. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to get her to catch up with everyone else, but it should happen eventually. Actually, just for her, I'll go ahead and lower the difficulty down to just hard, so she doesn't like die in 2 hits. And let's make sure she has a capacity core of some description. Parlanto, yeah, you can have that one. Why not? The Purgatory count as a sewer level, potentially. Depends on how you describe as a sewer. Keeping secrets. Natalia, you haven't told Uncle Flora about me and Van, right? No, I haven't. Really? Yes, really. That's your decision. I have no intention of interfering with it. Nor am I the type of person to spread other people's secrets around. Good. Make sure you keep it that way, okay? You're not even going to inform Guy. No, Master Van said not to. See? Very well. I guess Luke is getting better. I probably don't have to give him the horrible voice as much anymore. Still brat, but okay, whatever. But anyway, I'm afraid this is about as far as we can go now. So yeah, we've been recording for 2 hours and 2 minutes. Because I gotta wake up early tomorrow, I actually gotta take a bath now. So that I don't have to take a bath tomorrow before I go to work, because that's just gonna take up the half an hour of my time, and I don't need that. I need as much time as possible so I can get to work early, or at least on time. And yeah, I'll just leave you guys with the anticipation that the next time we'll get to see Natalia in action. Again, she is the final party member. So this game has 6 playable characters, and they're all right here. Actually, I'm not sure if I need Luke and Guy in the party, but at the same time, they're both gonna... yeah, considering Natalia is so low level, I kind of need people defending her. So, this actually works. Alright. Anyways. Well, again, I feel bad it's been such a long time since I last had a stream, and I can't make a long one. Yeah, that's why you can't stream late, storm notwithstanding. Yeah, even if the storm wasn't coming, I still won't be able to stream for much longer than like about an hour more. So I'm just gonna play it safe and end it now. Fortunately though, I think we can have another stream tomorrow. So you know, that's that'll be fun to look forward to. Now whether I actually do Tales of the Abyss again or go with Tenchu, I don't know, because I should be focusing on Tales of the Abyss as much as possible, but also Tenchu would just kind of be abandoned if I don't do a stream for it every once in a while. So, alright. Point is, hopefully expect a stream from me again tomorrow. What we're gonna be playing, I don't know, but I'll have to make a choice. Anyways, well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been all for today, and so here says goodbye, HoloPlay45.